I want to welcome you to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaga Diamond, as well as Golden Room Media Entertainment. This is an amazing show today. You guys are going to know. Oh, I can't talk. I can't talk because I have watched this next person rise to stardom. I mean, literally speaking, going back into the times where they started the group when I found out about the group and it was like, oh, yes. And now she's on my show. Okay, because you guys know I'm crazy, right? Anyway, I want to welcome to this show. And I know this lady has followed her dreams, conquered her dreams, and she's where she needs to be, especially being Tamika Scott. What's up, girlfriend? How are
Hey
you?
girl, hey.
Hey. So I know a lot of people love Escape. Okay, they love Escape. They love your group. They love the music. They love what you've done. And I remember when you guys, well, at least when I first discovered you, not when you first started. But is there like this story of the struggle of getting up there and what happened in the beginning?
Girl, we started as teenagers,
Mm.
and it started out like it's fun. We just want to have fun. We just want to sing. And then it got to the point we was like, we want to be famous. So we started singing everywhere in talent shows, churches, events, birthday parties, which led us to meet Jermaine Dupri at his birthday party. We sung happy birthday. It was so funny because back then, the style was like baggy pants. We had our baggy pants with our big oversized shirts. And we walked up, he was looking like, are they coming to rob me or what? He So we sung happy birthday, and his whole facial expression went from like, what's going on to wow. Like
Mm.
he's like, y'all sound good. But he was looking us up and down like, but what are they wearing? Oh my gosh. I probably had my hat turned backwards. We was ghetto fabulous with girl back in the 90s. So, that led us into getting a deal. Sony gave him his own label deal, So Def. And we were the first artist he signed after he was working with Chris Cross. He was working with Chris Cross.
Mhm.
They went on tour with Michael Jackson. And so when they blew up, they gave him his own label. We were the first artist signed.
Wow. What I mean, that time, okay, you sang happy birthday. I mean, and then all of a sudden there's a label deal. I mean, literally speaking, how did that make you feel? That moment that it was like, "Oh my gosh, is this real? Is this really happening?" Tell me
See,
about
at first he told us, okay, before then, we were from 15 to about 17, we were out trying to get a deal.
that. Mhm.
So it seemed like we were never gonna get it. So we met him, he was like, I'm getting my label deal. But as soon as I finish with Chris Cross, I'm gonna come back. We were like, yeah, yeah, because everybody promised us so much. We met with so many people. We met with Keith Sweat, we met with I don't know if you remember the boys, but their father, we met with so many people in the industry, but nothing, nothing ever happened. So when he said it, it was
Yeah.
like, okay, he's our age. This is a little boy, and what's he gonna do? But
Mhm.
he kept his word, and when he did, we were so excited, and
Mm.
we made history together.
That is wonderful. I love it when people keep their word.
Yes.
Because it can be, the music industry, any industry. To me, it don't matter what industry you're in. When people
Yeah.
say, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do this for you," you know what I believe? None of it.
Right. I
None of
believe it
it.
when I see
That's
it.
exactly it. That's exactly. So you started on the road, and then the fame came. What was that like?
Girl, the fame came before the money, okay?
Oh,
We were
wait,
famous,
stop.
but we were still broke.
Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Most people don't understand that. How did that affect your day-to-day lives?
Well, no, in the beginning they gave us an advance. So they give you like
Mhm.
this lump sum of money and that's it for that year. So we did like a promotional tour. We had to go on a promotional tour. We went and drove to every radio station in every city and
Mm.
we had to promote. So we did a lot of free things before we started getting paid
Mhm. Mm.
after the lump sum that we just went through like it was monopoly money.
Well, I mean, you're young, and you were still in the parents' house. So, I don't know if that mattered or not. I mean, you just didn't have any kind of responsibility except for understanding that you made it. That was it. You made it.
Yeah, we were just happy to be singing. That's it.
That's right. And Jill Scott said the same thing. In order to be on the top, you got to be able to actually do some free stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do that free stuff. And a
Favors
lot
go
of
a
these
long
artists
way.
don't want to do it. A lot of these artists don't
Mhm.
want to do it. What do you say about that?
you got to get your feet wet. Favors go a long way, a long way. It's things that we've done for free and then turn around and that person was like, hey, I got this tour I want to put y'all on. Like, you never know who life you're going to touch. You never know who you might meet that day. So you have to be willing to put in that work. Nothing comes
Mhm.
free. You
That's
have to be
right.
willing to, you got to be willing to put in that work.
That's right. And with all of this success comes a lot of maneuvering and going here and going there. How would you describe someone that doesn't understand? How would you describe your life that someone that doesn't understand how much work this is going to take for them to make it this big? They have these
Hmm.
visions.
Yes, I'm gonna put it this way. There were a lot of birthdays we missed. There were a lot of graduations we didn't get a chance to go to. Parents' birthday parties, holidays. One New Year we were in New York performing. Like it's a big sacrifice. It is a sacrifice, and you're constantly working. You're constantly meeting people. There's no off days. There's no sick days. You can't have a bad day. It was one time we were at a radio station. We were real tired. We had flew from Florida to the West Coast, which is a 3 hour difference.
Mm-hmm.
When we got there, we were so tired. We did an interview, and they took our body language as something different instead of being tired. And they were like, "Oh, well, y'all think y'all all that on the radio?" We was like, "What just happened?" Like we just literally flew in town from working all night, 3 o'clock in the morning. We was doing grad night, and it's like we went on the stage at
Oh.
1 in the morning,
Ooh, child. And then you
and then
got to
had to get on the
wait,
plane.
go back 3 hours.
Get on the
Yeah, no.
plane, go to the radio station, and you have to smile. And that one day we were tired. And when I tell you they ripped us a new, yeah. And I think we woke up after that when they were like, escape up in here, like they all that. First we was like, then we was like, what? Who think they all that? And we were still young at the time, you know, a little wet behind the ears. From
Mhm.
College Park, Georgia. From the
Mm.
hood, from South Side. So, we woke up, we was like, whoa, whoa. And we had it out with the radio station and they had refused to play our music. It was so funny because that's when Who Can I Run To came out. We was promoting Who Can I Run To, and they would not play it on the radio because we got
What?
into it with them. But the fans kept requesting to the point where they had to start playing it.
You daggone Skippy, they did. What you talking
Mhm.
about? Oh my gosh. Wow, wow. So it's important that we understand these things because most people don't understand where you're coming from. Especially, you had to go from 1 o'clock in the morning because I remember grad night. Do they have grad night anymore? Never
I
mind.
don't
So
know.
I don't think they do. But okay, 1 o'clock in the morning you perform, you get in the car, okay, go to the airport. All right, jump on the plane and then fly 3 hours back. And you gotta do that, what, by the time you got there, what was it, 11 o'clock?
Probably. It was, yeah, it was early. And then from there
See?
we were on a tour. So we were on two different tours. We was doing a grad night tour and we was doing R. Kelly tour.
Mm,
So but we
mm,
learned our lesson that day, baby. We were
I
like,
hear
okay, we're
you.
gonna walk in here. If we tired, we're gonna put glasses on. When we're gonna do what we need to do. But that comes with, the sacrifices that you have to make for your career.
That's right. That's right. It does, it does. And you guys are doing an amazing job, but you have a single out with Method Man called Tonight. Tell me about this.
So tonight came about. You know what? I just finished a couple of months ago filming the Queen's R&B with SOEB and Escape,
Mhm.
and I was a little upset because they didn't show a lot of things that I invented. I have my own seasoning line. I have my own cookbook. They showed more of the dysfunction in my family. So I was a
Mm.
little, a little depressed about that. And I was
Right.
cleaning up and I put on a song that I had written like some years back. I had wrote this song a long time ago. And I was listening to it and it was like, can't no drama come my way. Tonight I'm gonna celebrate. And I was like, you know what? If nobody else gonna celebrate me, I'm gonna celebrate me. I work hard, I've sacrificed, I've created, and the world need to see this. They need to see
Mhm.
this. So I want this song to be that song to make you feel like everybody, because we work hard. You got people in school, you got people taking care of their families, you got people that's, just doing it. But we forget to do self-care. Self-care is very important and we bypass it all the time. So this song is just a reminder that one day take out time to just do you, whatever it is, whatever that fun is. If it's kicking it with your girls, if it's going to a karaoke bar, if it's just chilling at us, whatever that one day is, I'm going to celebrate me. And I ain't worried about nothing. Tomorrow, the bills, the dog, the kids, the husband, the wife. I'm not worried about nothing. This is my time. So tonight is the night.
Yeah. And as parents, as women with careers, we totally forget about ourselves. It's like, girlfriend, I had my nails done and I don't remember how long. And my feet. I mean, you know, you gotta take care of yourself.
Yes,
you know, you definitely do. And I love that. I love that. Thank you so much for doing that. And thank you so much for being on the show. So
what's up? What's up? It's your girl Tamika Scott from Xscape, and I am kicking it with Yaya Diamond, my girl. You know that. And we are about to hear my song tonight, featuring my big bro, Method Man.
All right. Primary residence and 30% of the remaining assets. Final offer.
Are you guys nuts? Okay, this is how it's gonna go, right? As part of my client's settlement, she will get to keep that house in Long Island, that penthouse in Tribeca, that summer home in Miami.
What the f*** is this talking about, man?
The business in Queens, the restaurant in New Jersey, the nail shop in Atlanta. She'll keep 4 out of the 6 cars. Take it or leave it.
Out of here!
Tonight is the night.
All I need is one night, one flight. For that forbidden fruit, just one bite. Got Twitter fingers only for one type. I'm unlike these F-boys, but this one might get one like. Caught in my mob deep, she done right. Untight, caught in my gun sight. One snipe, she done like. Why did you bring a knife to a gunfight? I'm nice, I'm like Little Caesars in life. I got extra cheese and pizza, give Mona Lisa a slice. Yeah, get it? Cause I'm so slick Rick with it. We quit it, I patch it up and tell ya slick Rick did it. We live it and lap it up, plus I'm hot too. Lit it, consider hiding your plate when I too spit it. Admit it, my gap gifted cause I'm too quick with it. No limit on my commitment like some glue stick with it. Me and my missus, hugs and kisses, we just different. Traces of lipstick, we can escape and just kick it.
Tonight is the night. Can't no drama come away. Tonight I'm gonna celebrate. Tonight is the night. Tonight I'm letting go. It's my life, I'm in control. All I need is one night. Take my heels off, let my hair down. Take just a minute, breathe in, breathe out. It's been a long week, all work, no play and no sleep. Tonight I'm gonna do me. It's the weekend and I'm in my zone. Tonight I'm not trying to be home alone. Just freshened up, popped out the tub. Ladies free all night at the club. Smelling real good, slip my outfit on. Any little stress that I had is gone. Tonight I'm going out, yeah, with a friend. And we gon' get it in till the party ends. Tonight is the night. Can't no drama come away.